All right, so for another talking point today, I'd like to talk about Oklahoma prison reform. I'm an Oklahoman. I was born and raised in Oklahoma. I've lived in a couple other states, Pennsylvania and North Carolina. Not for me. One's too blue, one's too red. And I mean, oh, North Carolina's too red. Well, you're in Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma's redder than Satan's ass. I get that. It's redder than North Carolina. But I feel like the younger generation here in Oklahoma that's still Republican slash conservative are becoming a lot more moderate rather than, the older generation. I'm sure you probably know what I mean about the older generation. It's it's a lot different here. That's all I can say from what I've experienced, at least. I was in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Don't like it. Fort Bragg there, by the way, they did a bomb test when I was there, and I've never been around one of those, and I heard it go off, and the only thing I thought was, it's going down. No, they were just doing a bomb test. I didn't know that. So that's another factor to why I'm not too much of a fan. But, yeah, like, the reform here, we need it desperately. For those of you that don't know, Oklahoma has the largest prison population in the country combined in the United States. We have over 2 million people incarcerated right now in our private prisons. And these private prisons have to maintain a 97% quota on their inmates. They have to have 97% of it filled up with inmates at all times, otherwise they're fined millions. And our state government helps fund these to feed the inmates and house them and take care of them, right? So we have millions of people locked up in our prison systems, not in the economy. We have one of the highest state taxes in the entire country, and I just think it's absurd. I understand government shouldn't really get involved with private business, but I think it's a little bit different when it comes to things like social medias, healthcare, etc. Now, I'm not saying that they should have full centralized power. Hell no, that's not what I'm saying. We do not want the state and government having full power over these. They need to be regulated, but they don't need to be controlled and censored. They just need to be regulated against censorship. You probably understand what I'm getting at. No control aspect, no centralization. These are things that should be a human right. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, etc. It's big. Now, I'm going to use my freedom of speech here and say that Oklahoma's prison system is fucking retarded. Why is my state tax so high? And so much of that, as well as all the other taxes the federal government's just fucking wrangling out of all of us in the working class and middle class. Why do I have to deal with all this damn tax? If we could even have some sort of way to reform this prison system, I don't care if it's maybe cut the freaking quota percentage amount to like 80%. There you go. 100,000 something people are now released back into the state economy if we can get them rehabilitated. And I'm only talking people on petty charges, and I'm not talking theft. I'm talking marijuana, for example. Oh, you had a gram or two of marijuana off to the brig, or you were selling just a couple of grams of marijuana to somebody. Marijuana is legal here in Oklahoma now. We make more money in tax revenue from marijuana than Colorado, okay? We make a lot. Why do we have hundreds of thousands of people in our Oklahoma private prison systems being there for 5-10 years, still there on the pettiest of charges? Why not get them released and put them back into our fucking economy? Because you know why? You know why I think this and why we should? Because maybe with 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 people back into our state economy means we could lower the state tax, less strangulation on the working class and middle class, and more people are in the economy, so the state flourishes better. This is more people working, more people paying taxes. Even if it's lowered, there's more people paying it. More businesses could be formed. More people have money, including business owners. This means they could even do more with business and expand our freaking economy a bit more. Put back into education a bit more, But yeah, that's all. That's my only rant here. I just think it really needs to happen. I really wish Governor Stitt would do something about it. Who knows? Maybe he will. Maybe he won't. Maybe someone in the future will. Maybe these private prisons will fall apart from the top. Who knows? But take it easy, guys. Thanks for hearing my talk. Peace out.